They call it the miracle fruit, the memory berry, the fountain of youth in blue. Blueberries have been praised for decades as one of the healthiest foods on the planet. They are filled with antioxidants that protect the brain, vitamin C that supports immunity, and fiber that helps digestion. For seniors, blueberries are often described as a natural medicine that can slow aging, sharpen memory, and strengthen the heart. But here is the truth that advertisements rarely mention. Blueberries can only protect you if you eat them the right way. Many seniors make common mistakes that quietly cancel out all the benefits. Some mistakes even create hidden risks. Instead of protecting your brain, the wrong combinations can speed up memory decline. Instead of supporting your digestion, the wrong storage can lead to bloating or stomach upset. And instead of lowering your blood sugar, the wrong preparation can cause dangerous spikes. This explains why so many older adults tell me the same story. They eat blueberries every day but still feel weak, tired, or forgetful. The problem is not the fruit itself. The problem is in the details of how they eat, store, and prepare it. I am Dr. Sam. I have more than 30 years of experience helping seniors stay strong and independent. On this channel, Dr. Sam's Senior Health Tips, I share simple and science-based advice to protect your health after 60. If that sounds helpful, subscribe so you never miss a tip that could improve your quality of life. Stay with me until the end of this video because I am going to reveal 6 common blueberry mistakes that seniors make every day. Some may look harmless, like adding a little sugar on top or baking them into muffins, but they can destroy most of the antioxidants, raise your blood sugar, or increase your risk of digestive problems. I will also show you how to fix each mistake with easy and practical changes so you can unlock the real benefits of blueberries without wasting your effort. So remember this. Eating blueberries is not just about putting them in your mouth. It is about how you prepare them, how you store them, and what you combine them with. Done the right way, blueberries truly can be the memory berry and the fountain of youth in blue. Done the wrong way, you may be wasting your money and even harming your health. In the next part, we will begin our countdown of the 6 biggest mistakes seniors make with blueberries and the simple solutions to avoid them. Mistake number 6 happens right at the breakfast table. Mistake number 6, eating blueberries with added sugar. Blueberries are naturally sweet with just enough sugar to give your body steady energy. But one of the most common mistakes seniors make is adding more sugar on top. Some sprinkle white sugar, others drizzle syrup, and many mix blueberries into desserts that are already packed with sweeteners. At first, it feels harmless because it is only a small spoonful. In reality, this habit quietly cancels out the benefits of the fruit and creates new risks. The main reason blueberries are so valuable is their antioxidants. These are the blue pigments called anthocyanins that fight inflammation, protect blood vessels, and slow down the aging of the brain. When you add sugar, the body reacts in the opposite way. Extra sugar causes spikes in blood glucose and insulin. This triggers inflammation and damages the lining of arteries. Instead of lowering your risk of disease, the combination raises it. For seniors, the impact is even greater. As the body ages, it processes sugar less efficiently. The pancreas has to work harder to release insulin, and the sugar stays in the blood longer. Over time, this increases the chance of developing diabetes, high blood pressure, and even memory problems. That means eating blueberries with sugar is like pressing the gas pedal and the brake at the same time. One food is trying to heal you while the other is hurting you. I once worked with a patient named Mr. Johnson, age 69. He proudly told me he ate blueberries every morning, yet his blood sugar remained high. When I asked how he prepared them, he admitted he always added 2 teaspoons of sugar because otherwise the berries tasted too tart. Once he understood how this habit was canceling the benefits, he agreed to try plain blueberries with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a few walnuts. Within 3 months, his blood sugar improved, his energy was steadier, and he said he actually preferred the natural taste. Science confirms his story. Research published in Diabetes Care showed that high sugar intake in older adults doubled the risk of memory decline, even among those who ate plenty of fruit. This proves that it is not only what you eat, but also how you prepare it that matters. So, what is the solution? First, train your taste buds to enjoy blueberries as they are. If you are used to added sugar, they may taste tart at first, but within a few weeks your palate will adjust and you will notice their natural sweetness. Second, enhance flavor with spices instead of sugar. Cinnamon, nutmeg, or even a small squeeze of lemon can make blueberries taste more vibrant without raising blood sugar. Third, pair blueberries with protein or healthy fat. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a handful of almonds can balance flavor, slow digestion, and make the fruit even more satisfying. The bottom line is simple. Blueberries are powerful, but sugar is their enemy. For seniors, adding sugar turns a healing food into a harmful dessert. If you want to protect your memory, your heart, and your independence, eat blueberries in their natural form or with healthy partners. And here is a surprising twist. Even if you avoid sugar, many seniors make another mistake. They think drinking blueberry juice is just as good as eating whole berries. But that habit quietly removes the very nutrient that makes blueberries so protective. We will uncover that mistake in the next part. Mistake number 5, relying only on blueberry juice. Blueberry juice may look healthy. It is colorful, sweet, and often advertised as a concentrated source of antioxidants. Many seniors believe a glass of blueberry juice is just as good as eating the whole fruit. But this is a serious mistake. When blueberries are turned into juice, most of the fiber is removed. Fiber is essential because it slows the release of sugar into your bloodstream. Without fiber, the natural sugars in blueberries rush in quickly. This sudden spike in blood sugar forces your body to release a large amount of insulin. Over time, repeated spikes damage blood vessels, increase fatigue, and raise the risk of diabetes. Another problem is the loss of antioxidants. The juicing process exposes blueberries to heat, oxygen, and light, all of which break down delicate compounds like anthocyanins and vitamin C. What you end up with in the glass is far less powerful than the whole fruit. In some cases, juice companies even add sugar or concentrate to improve taste, making the final product more like a sweetened drink than a superfood. For seniors, this can be dangerous. As the body ages, blood sugar control becomes weaker, and the digestive system depends more on fiber to stay regular. Without fiber, constipation becomes more common, and the gut microbiome grows weaker. This means a daily habit of blueberry juice may leave you with less energy, weaker digestion, and fewer real protective benefits. The solution is straightforward. Choose whole blueberries whenever possible. Fresh or frozen both provide the fiber, the full range of antioxidants, and the natural balance of nutrients your body needs. If you enjoy smoothies, blend whole blueberries instead of straining them into juice. This way, the fiber remains in the drink and continues to protect your blood sugar and digestion. Another tip is to watch labels carefully. Many juices that claim to be blueberry contain only a small percentage of real fruit mixed with apple juice or grape juice. These are cheaper fillers that add sugar without the same protective compounds. Always check that blueberries are the main ingredient and avoid juices with added sweeteners. The bottom line is clear. Blueberries are powerful when eaten whole, but in juice form, they lose their strength and can even harm your health. If you want the memory protecting and heart supporting benefits, stick with whole berries or smoothies that keep the fiber intact. And here is the next hidden danger. Even when seniors eat whole blueberries, many prepare them in ways that quietly destroy most of their antioxidants. In the next part, we will reveal the cooking mistake that can erase up to 80% of the power inside these tiny fruits. Mistake number 4. Cooking blueberries at high heat. Blueberries are often added to muffins, pies, or cooked sauces. The bright color and sweet taste make them a popular ingredient for baking. But here is the hidden problem. High heat destroys the very antioxidants that make blueberries so valuable. The deep blue pigments inside the fruit are called anthocyanins. These compounds fight inflammation, protect blood vessels, and slow brain aging. Unfortunately, anthocyanins are very sensitive to temperature. Studies have shown that cooking blueberries at high heat for long periods can destroy up to 80% of these protective compounds. That means the blueberry muffin or pie you enjoy may deliver little more than sugar and empty calories, with almost none of the original health benefits. Vitamin C, another key nutrient in blueberries, is also highly unstable in heat. Once exposed to baking or boiling, much of the vitamin C breaks down before it ever reaches your body. For seniors, this is a serious loss because vitamin C is needed to support immunity, strengthen blood vessel walls, and improve iron absorption. Without it, the protective effect of blueberries is cut short. The impact is not only in nutrition but also in blood sugar. When blueberries are baked into pastries with refined flour and sugar, the fiber becomes less effective at slowing digestion. This combination can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar, exactly what seniors should be avoiding. Instead of protecting your body, the blueberries end up being part of a dessert that stresses your metabolism. The solution is simple. Eat blueberries raw or add them after cooking. For example, if you enjoy oatmeal, cook the oats first and then stir in fresh blueberries at the end. If you like pancakes, sprinkle fresh berries on top instead of baking them into the batter. For sauces, try lightly warming blueberries on low heat for just a few minutes, rather than boiling them for long periods. These small adjustments keep most of the antioxidants intact, while still giving you delicious flavor. Another tip is to use frozen blueberries. They are picked at peak ripeness and quickly frozen, which preserves antioxidants better than fruit that has been sitting on the shelf for weeks. Add frozen berries directly into smoothies, or thaw them gently at room temperature for snacks. The message is clear. Blueberries lose their power when exposed to high heat for too long. Seniors who want the full benefit should keep them as close to fresh as possible. That way, the antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber remain active and effective. But there is another mistake many people make even before cooking. They keep blueberries for too long, letting nutrients fade and harmful mold develop. In the next part, we will look at how storage mistakes can quietly turn healthy fruit into a risk. Mistake number 3. Storing blueberries too long. Blueberries may look small and sturdy, but they are actually very delicate fruits. One of the most common mistakes seniors make is buying a large box of blueberries and keeping them in the fridge for weeks. At first, they may look fine on the outside, but over time, their nutrients quietly fade away, and harmful mold can begin to grow. Antioxidants like anthocyanins and vitamin C are not permanent. Research shows that after just 1 week in storage, blueberries can lose a significant portion of these compounds. By the second week, much of the vitamin C is already gone. That means if you eat blueberries that have been sitting in the fridge for too long, you may be getting far less benefit than you think. Another risk is spoilage. Blueberries are prone to mold because of their thin skin and high moisture content. Mold may not always be visible at first, but it produces toxins that can irritate the digestive system. Seniors with weaker immune systems or sensitive stomachs may experience bloating, nausea, or even infection when eating spoiled fruit. I once had a patient named Mrs. Collins, age 72. She was proud of her healthy habits and bought blueberries every 2 weeks from the supermarket. But she often noticed that by the second week, her digestion felt heavy and her energy dropped. When I asked her to track how long the berries stayed in her fridge, we realized she was eating them long past their peak. I advised her to buy smaller amounts more often and to wash and dry them carefully before storage. Within a month, she reported feeling lighter, with no more stomach upset, and she even said the berries tasted fresher and sweeter. So, what is the right way to store blueberries? First, always refrigerate them as soon as you bring them home. Keep them dry because moisture speeds up mold growth. Wash only the amount you plan to eat right away. Second, try to finish them within 5 to 7 days. If you cannot, freeze the rest. Frozen blueberries keep most of their antioxidants for months and are just as healthy as fresh when used in smoothies or sprinkled on yogurt. Another tip is to check your container often. Remove any soft or damaged berries immediately because one spoiled berry can spread mold to the rest. The key message is simple. Blueberries are powerful, but they are also fragile. To protect their antioxidants and keep them safe to eat, buy smaller amounts, store them properly, and use them within a week. And even if you store them well, there is another mistake to watch for. Many seniors unknowingly pair blueberries with foods that quietly cancel out their benefits. In the next part, we will reveal the food combinations you should avoid if you want to unlock the full power of blueberries. Mistake number 2. Eating blueberries with the wrong foods. Blueberries are full of protective compounds, but their benefits can be reduced or even canceled when they are combined with the wrong foods. Many seniors make this mistake without realizing it, simply because certain pairings look appealing or taste good. One of the most common problems is mixing blueberries with cow milk. Milk contains proteins called caseins. These proteins bind to the antioxidants in blueberries, especially anthocyanins and polyphenols. Once bound, these antioxidants cannot be absorbed into the bloodstream, which means they never reach your brain, heart, or muscles. Instead of acting as powerful shields, they are locked away and wasted. Another poor combination is pairing blueberries with pineapple. Pineapple contains an enzyme called bromelain. While bromelain can help digestion in some cases, it also breaks down the very compounds that make blueberries so beneficial. The result is that much of the antioxidant power is lost before your body can use it. Cucumbers are another surprising problem. They contain an enzyme called ascorbic acid oxidase, which breaks down vitamin C. Since blueberries are naturally rich in vitamin C, this means a salad with blueberries and cucumbers may look refreshing, but your body is actually losing an important nutrient that supports immunity, collagen production, and blood vessel health. These interactions highlight an important truth. Not all healthy foods work well together. Just because two foods are fresh and colorful does not mean they create the best partnership inside your body. For seniors who already face challenges with nutrient absorption, these mistakes can quietly erase the benefits you expect. The solution is simple. Pair blueberries with foods that enhance their effects instead of blocking them. Greek yogurt, walnuts, almonds, oats, and bananas are excellent partners. Yogurt provides protein and probiotics that support digestion and muscle repair. Walnuts and almonds add omega-3 fats and fiber that protect the brain and heart. Oats and bananas provide steady energy while helping regulate blood sugar. These combinations not only preserve the antioxidants but also multiply their power. The message is clear. Blueberries are powerful on their own, but they can lose their strength when eaten with the wrong foods. By choosing the right partners, you turn a single healthy fruit into part of a protective team that supports your memory, balance, and independence. But even if you pair blueberries correctly, there is still one final mistake that many seniors make. They believe blueberries alone are enough to keep them healthy, while ignoring the rest of their diet. In the next part, we will uncover why relying only on blueberries is the most dangerous mistake of all. Mistake number 1, treating blueberries as a magic pill. Blueberries are often called a superfood, and with good reason. They protect memory, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation. But one of the biggest mistakes seniors make is believing that blueberries alone are enough to keep them healthy. This way of thinking turns a powerful fruit into a false promise. No single food can protect your body against all the changes of aging. Blueberries provide antioxidants, vitamin C, and fiber, but they do not supply the protein needed to rebuild muscle, the healthy fats that protect the brain, or the minerals that strengthen bones. If you eat blueberries every day, but the rest of your diet is filled with processed snacks, refined flour, or sugary drinks, the benefits will be too small to make a real difference. Another problem with treating blueberries as a cure all is the false sense of security it creates. Seniors may feel that eating a handful of blueberries means they can ignore other important habits like regular exercise, balanced meals, or proper hydration. Over time, this mindset leads to weakness, fatigue, and health problems that could have been prevented. Science supports this truth. Research shows that the greatest benefits from blueberries appear when they are part of a larger healthy diet rich in vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. For example, antioxidants from blueberries work better in the presence of omega-3 fats from walnuts or salmon. Fiber from blueberries has a stronger effect when combined with whole grains and legumes. This is called nutritional synergy, where the power of one food is multiplied by the presence of others. So, how should seniors think about blueberries? Treat them as one valuable tool in a larger toolbox. A handful of blueberries a day can absolutely support memory and circulation, but it must be combined with protein for muscle repair, vegetables for a wide range of vitamins, and healthy fats for brain function. Together, these foods create the balance your body needs to stay strong and independent. The solution is to build a simple daily routine. Start your morning with oatmeal topped with fresh blueberries and a few walnuts. At lunch, add vegetables and lean protein. At dinner, focus on balanced meals that give your body the full range of nutrients. In this context, blueberries do their best work. The lesson is clear. Blueberries are not a magic pill. They are a powerful ally, but only when used alongside other healthy habits. By avoiding the belief that one fruit can do it all, You free yourself to enjoy the true benefits of blueberries as part of a balanced diet. Now that you know the 6 mistakes to avoid, the next step is just as important. How should you eat blueberries the right way? In the next part, we will go over practical tips, the easiest methods to include them daily, and important cautions seniors should keep in mind. How to use blueberries the right way and important notes. To get the most benefit, eat blueberries fresh or frozen, not as juice. A handful each day, about half a cup to 1 cup, is enough for most seniors. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or salads after cooking, not during, so the antioxidants stay intact. Store them in the fridge and finish within a week, or freeze the extra to keep nutrients safe. Wash only the portion you plan to eat so they last longer. Pair blueberries with protein or healthy fats like nuts or yogurt, and avoid mixing them with cow milk or pineapple, which reduce their benefits. If you take blood thinners, talk to your doctor because blueberries contain vitamin K. And if you have diabetes, keep portions moderate and check your blood sugar. The key is balance. Blueberries are powerful, but they work best as part of a healthy diet with vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains. So here's the bottom line. Blueberries can truly protect your memory, your heart, and your independence after 60, but only if you avoid the 6 common mistakes and use them the right way. Eat them fresh or frozen, store them properly, pair them with the right foods, and keep portions moderate. That way you unlock their full power. Now I would love to hear from you. How do you usually eat your blueberries? Do you enjoy them plain, in oatmeal, or with yogurt? Share your answer in the comments below because your experience might inspire someone else. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Sam's Senior Health Tips. That way you never miss another simple science-based tip to stay strong and independent after 60.